for coming. Please have a seat.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jane. This is our first meet, right?
Yeah.
And how can I call you?
Carol will be fine.
Carol? Okay, and you can just call me Jane.
Jane. Okay.
Yeah, okay. This is our first meet, and I'm excited about it. Yeah, and I'm wondering what brings you here.
I think I want to talk about my relationship with my mom.
Your relationship with your mom, can you say more about it?
I was married and I have two kids, two sons, and one is elementary school and one is junior high. And my mom always lived with us since my father died. Yeah, so actually my father just died half year ago, and so at that time she moved in with us. And this half year is so difficult for me. So I want to deal with the relationship with her.
Oh, so after she came in and you feel like a little bit under pressure, or why makes you feel so depressed?
Not yes, I feel depressed, like I write it down in your phone outside. The depressed, I mean, I have no energy. Actually, when you say depressed, I think I might the feeling should not depressed, should be upset. I think a little bit angry. Because when she came in, we always have conflict.
It must be hard for you.
Yeah, pretty hard. Yes. Because in the past, I can do whatever I want. But since she came in, and she is my mom, and she has her own opinion, so we kind have a lot of quarrel.
Yeah, so after she came in, it has a bit change in your life.
Yes. I think you use the word change. Yeah, it's a good word. Yes. I think the change annoy. I feel annoyed because everything changed. It's a big transition.
It seems like it's not a positive change. It seems like a negative one.
Yeah, since I think probably positive and negative at the same time. Positive is she helped me, because my kids is so little. So actually, she helps. Yeah, so she cook or clean. Yeah, for me. I never think about the positive way. The most of the time, I feel negative. Yeah, so because she want to do things this way, and I want to do that way. Yeah, so we often have conflict. Yeah, so still have some positive, but I think negative is most of the time is negative.
It's good that you still visualize this situation as some part are positive and sometimes is negative. Yeah, it's pretty hard, right?
Yeah, it's pretty hard, especially if my son, then I can say absolutely you just do this way. But because she is my mom, so I cannot scold, cannot scold her, and but the other way, I don't want to follow her way. Yeah. But sometimes I will have a big fight with her, and I don't like that.
You don't like fights.
Yeah, I don't like quarrel with my mom.
Okay, I understand that. Sorry that I forgot to tell you something, that today's our talk will be like 50 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah, 50 minutes. Yeah. And I'm wondering how do you want to use this 50 minutes? How can I help you go through all these?
How can you be helpful? I think I would like to know how to deal with my mom. How to because I don't like have conflict with her, but I cannot ask her to leave my house. So I hope I know how to do. I want to have a better relationship with her, but it seems so hard for me. Every time, she say the way the thing should be done, and then I have a lot of angry will come up. Yeah. So sometimes I can suppress. I can, I don't want to. I won't show my anger, but sometimes I will have big fight. And Chinese, we like harmony. Yeah. So I don't like. I don't like have conflict.
So it seems that sometimes you're angry about you're angry.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm angry with her, but sometimes I cannot show my angry. So I think that bothered me. So I think probably that is why I wrote down my presenting problem is depressed. But since I talked to you, I think probably anger is I have a more anger toward her.
Toward the mother.
Yeah.
Seems like your mind is twisted together. Like once you want to be a good daughter, and sometimes you have to show your different opinion with your mom. Yeah, but you don't like fight with her.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Yeah, I want to be a good daughter. Yeah, I think probably that bothers me because before you ask me, I always feel depressed, but now I feel it's more angry. But why I am angry, I think probably it's because I want to be a good daughter. Yes. Yeah, I think if I have conflict with her, then I feel I'm a bad daughter, and I don't like to be a bad daughter. Yeah. But if I be a good daughter, then I need to follow her way. But sometimes I have my own opinion, and especially I'm already 45 years old. I'm not a baby.
Yeah, you talk that it seems like your mom thinks you're a child and she's taking care of you and she wants you to obey her ways.
Yeah, yes. I think she still feel I'm a baby. I don't know how to do things. Yeah, she want me to obey her. And when I was a child, I can do that. Yeah, but right now I already have 2 kids.
Sorry, you say you can do what?
I can obey her.
Oh, you can obey
In the
her.
past. In
Uh-huh.
the past, when I was a child,
Uh-huh.
and I can obey her, follow her way, no problem. But I'm already have 2 kids, and before she moved in, everything is fine. Yeah, my husband listened to me, my son listened to me, obey me. But right now, she moved in, and then I need to obey her. But this is my house. Yeah, when I talk to you like this, I feel bad because I feel I shouldn't say some bad things about my mom. So I hope you understand. My mom is still a very good mom. Yeah, I think probably I'm not a good daughter.
I understand that. But I think you are very brave that you tell me all these, because maybe in the Chinese tradition, you can't talk about bad things about your parents.
Yeah, you feel I'm a bad daughter? Thank you. You say I'm brave. That made me feel more relief. Will you think I'm a bad daughter?
You're very curious about how I think about you.
Yeah, yeah. Do you think I'm a bad daughter because I say something bad thing about my mom?
I don't know that are you a good or bad daughter, but I feel that you are a brave person, and you can talk about the things you don't really you don't really want, you don't really like.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say those things in my house. Yeah, because if I say whatever I just told you to my husband, and he will say, "Oh, she's your mom. You shouldn't say the best thing about your own mother." Yeah, so I couldn't, I cannot say my real feeling to him. Yeah. So, but I feel um, my emotion is up and down. Yeah, and sometimes angry, sometimes just depressed. So that's the reason I come here. Yeah. So thank you for letting me know. Um, it seems that you accept that.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. I think you don't need my accept. I think you are a good person.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Mhm.
I hope I'm a good person.
Have faith in yourself. Yeah.
So that's the reason I come to you. I hope you can help me a good person, because I sometimes I feel very bad uh, because I won't have a conflict with my mom, and I sometimes I hate her. so so I come here. Hope you can teach me how to become a good daughter, a good person. Yeah.
I feel that you have a lot of suppression in your heart.
Yeah, I cannot say anything to my husband. Yeah, and I might have some fight with my mom, but most of the time I think I still obey her. But the other part of me, I I resist. I don't want to obey her. Yeah. So that's the reason I come here. I hoped I know how to live with my mom peacefully.
Yeah, live in harmony is.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants that.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So did you? I'm curious about that. Did you talk about this issue with your mom before? Ever before?
No, I think I don't dare to say anything to her. So most of the time I just suppress, and then boom. Yeah. So there was a couple of times, probably 1 or 2 times during the half year. Um, and when my emotion came up, I, I'm so surprised. Yeah, and also my mom is surprised because most of the time I am a obedient daughter. Yeah, so I think I seldom uh, tell her my real feelings because she always will. She always will say, "Just obey me. I know what is best for you." Yeah, she won't listen.
You don't really think that is correct. That is correct. You have your own ideas, own opinions.
Um, I think I should obedient. Yeah, I think part of me agree my mom. I think yes, it is not correct to express my own opinion. I think I should obey her. But I found that um, when I grew up, and I every time she asked me for obey her, and I always will feel angry and depressed.
Oh, you mean when you are in your early childhood experience?
Yeah, and before I was married, I lived with her. Um, I was married at 30. Not so young. Yeah, so actually I lived with my mom for many years. Yeah. So, but I found when I was in university, I work. At that age, actually part of me didn't want to obey her, but I dare not to say, you know, not. I don't dare to disobey her.
It's a good thing to know. You realize that half of the part you don't agree with, obey. You don't want to obey your mother, right? It's a good realize. Yeah.
Good.
You can know that yourself.
Notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in the past, I never dared to say this to anyone. I think, yes, part of me um, did not want to obey her. But, this is the first time I say it loudly here. Yeah. So, thank you for your acknowledgement that I feel more relaxed. I can say that here, so I can say anything I want here. You won't tell my mom, right? Confidential. Yeah, I know the informed consent. Yeah, confidential. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's free. You can say anything you want it here. It's safe, and yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So I found out that when you were a kid, and now you're a grown up, and through this process, you use a way to suppress your emotion toward your mom.
Yeah, that is how I cope. How I cope with this situation. But right now, I hoped I can find a way to solve the problem, because probably she will continue live in my house. So I think I need to find a way to deal with this problem. Otherwise, I have a lot of emotion toward her, and I don't dare to say, and I don't want to obey, you know, and the emotion will build up. Yeah, so I'm afraid maybe probably after 1-2 months, and then I will boom again. Yeah, so
So you're dealing it right now.
yeah, it's very hard situation. Yeah.
And it must be exhausted during this process, like.
Yeah, very exhausted. Yeah, you are right. Yeah, very exhausted. Um, I just don't know what to do about it.
Have you come up with any your own way to deal with this issue?
Most of time I just suppressed. Yeah, I don't. Um, I won't say it openly to my mom.
Do you think it's a good way to suppress your emotion?
Yeah, probably not. Otherwise, I won't be here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's not a good way. But I don't know why. When I face my mom, I think the thing I only can do um, is say yes, okay, obey her. Yeah, I don't dare to disobey. I think probably because she will, if I disobey her, and then she won't talk to me for many days. Yeah.
You're afraid of her madness?
I'm afraid she will be angry with me or not talk to me.
That silence is terrible time, right?
Yeah. I'm terrified with her silence. Yes. Every time, if I say my own opinion, and she will be silent for many days. Yeah, and I think that's a very horrible experience, especially when I was a child.
What do you think that silence means to you?
I think the silence means you should obey me. Otherwise, I will, um, I will turn away. She will. How do I say that? Yeah, abandon. Yes. Yeah, she will abandon me. I think. Yeah, she definitely. It it was it was terrible because I remember when I was very little. One time I disobeyed her, and she we were outside. She took me to some department store or something, and then I remember I was little, 4, 5, 6 years old, and I disobeyed her, and she just walked away. Yeah, and she seems didn't care me at all. Yeah, so she just walked away. So I was very scared at that time. Yeah, and this kind of experience, I have a lot of this kind of experience. Yeah, so I think probably I am afraid her abandonment. Yeah, and all other and sometimes she will be angry. Yeah, and when she was angry, oh, that is terrible too. Yeah, so I think the best way is just follow her direction. Yeah,
Mhm.
follow her words.
So you found out the best way to solve this problem is to
Obey her.
obey her.
Yeah, obey her. Yeah, and that keep my life easier, much easier. Yeah. So I think yes. Um, I think the experience from my childhood. I think obey her is the best way. Yeah. So we seldom fight. Yeah, obey her and she will be very, very happy. But I think it's easier to do when I was a child. But when I'm growing up, I feel it's difficult, harder and harder.
Yeah, because I hear from the issue you want to discuss today, or you want to talk to me today, it seems it's not easy right now for you.
Yeah,
Very tough.
yeah, because all my life obey her most of time, and thank God, I was married, so I can escape from my family, away from her. Finally, fortunately, but right now, and my house is far away from my parents' house, and so I feel very good because I'm bossed in my own house.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, because she moved in, oh my goodness, the I feel I cannot obey her like I did in the past.
Yeah, you're not a kid anymore.
Yeah, yes, I think I'm not
You can't,
another kid anymore. Yes.
yeah, you can't act the way that you used to be obedient.
Yeah, yes, I feel it's harder right now. I cannot act like, yeah, like before. Yeah, it's hard for me.
Mm-hmm. Are you still afraid of being abandoned by your mom right now?
Uh, I I don't know. It's very funny, right? Because I'm adult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a good question. I need to think for a moment. Am I afraid? Um, I think I still don't like she. She's angry with me.
Mm-hmm.
But if she abandoned me, part of me is I'm glad because then she will go away. But now I think I want to be a good daughter. So if she upset and she leave my house, I think I still will take her home because in our Chinese society, parents live with us is quite common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think it will be very, very difficult for me to ask her to leave. Then everybody will feel I'm a very bad daughter. I think this is very different from Western culture. Yeah. So she will definitely live in our house. So I think I need to find a way to let my voice out, or yeah.
You're thinking about letting your voice out.
Yeah. Uh, After talking to you, I think one thing is helpful is I didn't realize because I want to be a good daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that um, prevent